Hello Libras, how are you doing? This is part 2 of the Libra reading for 2020 or 2020 preview, okay? I have to maybe go quickly because I don't know how much storage space I have on my phone while I'm uploading the first part, okay? So I'm going to go either quickly or try not to talk too much, okay? So the first three things that I'm going to say is please subscribe, okay? Show your appreciation by subscribing or liking. Leave comments also. Number 2, if you need deliverance ministry from witchcraft, hexes, curses, that type of thing, demonic entities, preventing you from reaching your destiny, maybe perhaps look down in the description box. Like all the way down in the bottom of the description box, you can find 2 deliverance ministers down there, links, and that may help you out. And the third thing is if you do need a personal reading, look down in the description box also. It's above the deliverance ministers, okay? The personal readings from me. Okay, so now I'm ready to start your reading, okay? I have a large stack of cards. I had to stop the part 1 because I didn't want to have to redo the whole video, okay? So let me see how quickly I can go, or hopefully I don't have to do this over multiple times, okay? So I'm ready to begin. Okay. We have express your love. This is the romantic end of your reading. Express your love. And by the way, if you didn't see part 1 of Libra's reading, you need to go back and look because there may be something important that you missed. Okay? So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. The next card is past life relationship. So in the beginning reading, Libra got married, but I'm not sure if it's a friend, a lover, or an enemy, okay? Because we had like the lover's card in the reverse. Here in the love reading here, you're going to see a little bit more of that showing up, okay? It's a past life relationship, but maybe because of delays in getting together, I'm not sure if the love kind of is on the borderline of hate or something. I don't really know. So this is a past life relationship. Okay, the next card is trust, okay? So you knew each other in a past life, but you may not know each other currently in this life. So trust is the thing that you two need to build together. And so this situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, and I don't think I read the past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so the next card is religious factors, okay? Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, okay? Maybe perhaps you have a similar religion or that was what brought you together in the past life and is bringing you together now. Religious factors could be keeping you apart at the moment also, okay? Maybe perhaps you found your past life partner and they're already in a relationship with someone else. Okay, so the next card is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, in the reverse now we have forgiveness and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, okay? So this has something to do with, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me flip it up. Okay, forgiving and learning. So is it telling you to remember and hold on to the past instead of letting it go? And let's see the reason why. Okay. It could be because it's a past life relationship. It says release and heal the past. You're not releasing and healing it because it's a past life relationship. Okay? So, and it may not be the past in your current life, okay? So the next card is retreat in the reverse. It is time to disconnect from the world, okay? Instead of you disconnecting from the world, it's like you're reconnecting with the world. Maybe you're in isolation. Okay, we have true love in the reverse. Now I have to wonder, is this false love? I don't know. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay? So this is not the romance of a lifetime. It's a past life relationship, but does that mean that it's relevant to the present? Because remember, we had a temptation may lead you astray earlier in the part 1 reading. So is this a road that you want to walk on? You have to choose. Earlier on in the career at reading, it says time to decide. You need to choose what inspires you or follow your heart's desires, something like that. So it's like we're making a choice. Marriage was also in the previous reading, okay? So, but just keep in mind that the true love card is in the reverse. And, okay, so now, let's see. Romantic feelings are also in the reverse. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? Let us say your feelings are not real. It's like you have a past life tied to a person, but for some reason, you guys are like not in love energies in 2020. It doesn't mean you weren't ever in love, and this does not have to resonate for you because you have other signs in your chart, okay? But if this resonates for you, I guess continue to listen. Okay. And like anyway, you wouldn't know until 2020 passes whether or not it was relevant or not. So you're just kind of getting a feel of the energies that may be affecting you. Okay. So finances and career. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And the last card is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, okay? So it's like you have attraction and chemistry, but it may not be true love, okay? I don't know what that means for you. And it said here, sorry for the train noises, romantic feelings are in the reverse, so your feelings are worth exploring. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe perhaps this is about lust, because the attraction and chemistry is there, okay? So when you're making decisions, remember the earlier card in part 1, a temptation may lead you astray, okay? So consider these things as you are making your decision, but I'm not making your decision, okay? Just be mindful. And you know the energy of your partner and yourself, so you know what you're supposed to do, okay? But this could be relevant to you. Okay, so the next card is listen with your heart in the reverse. You are listening to what is being said, but you need to listen with a loving heart. So in the reverse, it is saying basically listen. I think you are listening with your heart, okay? So what is your heart saying? Is your heart saying, I trust this relationship? Trust is important here. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? Do you trust that there's potential in this relationship? Or do you see it as a potential third-party situation? Because I also saw that earlier in the cards, okay? So if you're going to put trust in it, is it something that's going to stand the test of time? Or is it just lust and it is not worth exploring? Okay? The next card is love who you are. You are divine. I'm going to start over. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. The next card is be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. The next card is ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself and the support. Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Okay? So this is saying don't ask for help, okay? You don't need help because this is a decision that you maybe know in your heart what you need to do, okay? All right, let's see. It said be willing to express love. You don't need to ask for help. Love who you are, be willing to express love. Don't ask for help. And what's the next card? Then it says, take a chance on love. So there may be mixed messages going on here. It's like you're being urged to take a chance and put trust and faith in this relationship. But whether or not it works out is in between yourself and your partner. Are you guys going to choose to be faithful to each other? Or are you just lusting after each other and you're going to do your own thing? Okay? Okay. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. And that wasn't the answer. I was just reading the card. Okay. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. And that's what I just said. Is it love or is it lust? Choose carefully unless you want more drama. Okay. The next card is the Union of Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. Okay. Mind you, we had past life partner. Past life relationship, okay? So it's like you may be destined to go into union with this partner, but whether or not in this lifetime, if it's real love or not, that is up to you guys to figure out, okay? And as I said, that we hit 1111. So, and this is the second time I did this video, and I had something happen at 1111 that was interesting. It was Union of Hearts, okay? Express love through gifts. Given a small token to express your love to them. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Okay. A different type of card now. Diving for light in the reverse. Okay? And this card basically explains to us that instead of us looking for the light in the darkness. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure I say it correctly. Are you looking for darkness in the light? Okay, it's the opposite of searching for light in the middle of a dark world. It's like you're in a beautiful, bright world, and all of a sudden you find something dark and you're like, yay, this is what I want. Okay, that actually might be telling. It might be an explanation. Like we have this question of, is this love or is this lust? It almost seems like instead of you looking at the light, you're looking for the darkness. And this could be in relation to love, because the previous card before it, what did it say? The previous card before it said express love through gifts, okay? Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So are we searching for a dark moment with that? That could be another explanation. Like someone's giving you a gift and instead of you being happy, you're being grouchy for no reason. Okay, that could be read in two different ways. But just be mindful if you're feeling dark energies from someone. Maybe perhaps that card diving for the light in the reverse was an answer to what you're wondering, okay? So the next card is follow your own rhythm in the reverse. Okay, and this means you are breaking from routine or following someone else's schedule. I'm not sure if we said be authentic to who you are. Let me see something. It said love who you are, okay? Love who you are. But here you may be following somebody else's schedule, following somebody else's routine. The next card is faith in the process in the reverse, okay? So this could mean you're concerned about the process going on around you, and you may be tempted to go in another direction, okay? So it's almost like you're supposed to have faith and trust in this past life relationship, but because this faith in the process card is in the reverse, you're almost like, I'm sensing something weird is going on. I'm not sure if I should go in this direction. Let me maybe think about something else, okay? I don't know if I'm going to say anything else about that. Okay, so the next card is After the Storm. Okay, so this card is telling us that the storm won't last forever, or at least in this case, it should already be done. It's kind of saying the storm already passed. The storm was, okay, so interesting that this comes up. So this card right here, diving for the light, in the reverse, because it's a beautiful world, and instead of choosing light, you chose darkness. If that were a partner that you were considering, was that the past? Okay, so this After the Storm card could be, let me see what came in the middle. Okay, So in the middle, you instead of following your own rhythm, you're following somebody else's rhythm. Okay? Maybe there's a past relationship here where it was dark and you had better choices and you chose something dark, and you're doing something someone else's way instead of your own. And now it's saying that was a storm. That was a it was a problematic situation, a drama-filled situation in your life, and now we moved past that, okay? So that could be about a past situation. Okay, and with that being said, when you see part one and there are relationship issues going on, there could be a past life situation showing up first in the reading, and then the current situation showing up later, okay? So keep that in mind. And you don't make personal life decisions based on tarot readings. The tarot reading is kind of about you understanding yourself or understanding the people around you. So maybe you don't sit and worry so much, you know? But it's not for you to say, I saw this in a tarot reading, therefore I'm going to make this decision, okay? You don't have to look at it that way. Okay, so the next card is the power of attraction. We're already after the storm. So it's like something bad was going on previously, and you were stuck in someone else's way instead of your own. You moved past that, and now you're attracting what you want now. And it could go another way. It could be that the diving for the light in the reverse had to do with the marriage, because we saw marriage like 2 times earlier in the part 1 of Libra's reading. So that could be about the marriage, and maybe the after the storm is like after the second marriage. I mean, I don't know if after the second marriage, I don't know if you guys got what I said, okay? So anyway, after the storm, whatever drama or storm that you went through, okay, regarding you following somebody else's schedule and their way instead of your own, and it was a dark situation or a dark time period, that's what we're talking about now. So after we moved out of the bad energies, now we are attracting what we want. Okay, so now this is probably Libra's energy against the grain, okay? And this card means you are leading the way, but it is different from the path that most people are taking, okay? So remember how we had unexpected income and a pathway leading to fortune, okay? Because something was stolen. There was a relationship that was stolen. It doesn't have to be romantic, but something was stolen, and because of that, Libra had to find unexpected income, or they went on a different pathway. And so as you guys are going on this different pathway, it may be a spiritual pathway, okay? If you're looking at the Libra reading part 1, okay? So now we're doing something unusual to gain income, and it may be spiritual. The next card is inner trust in the reverse, okay? I don't want to talk too long. I have a lot of cards and I don't want my video to shut, okay? So I might go kind of fast. Inner trust in the reverse is about you may or may not be following your intuition, okay? The reason why I say you may or may not be, because I don't want to tell you with definition, and some cards did fall sideways. So this card may have fallen sideways, and that's why I said I think the one after it did too. So I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, okay? You may be following your intuition now, because we had against the grain, okay? So you may be following your intuition to do that spiritual gift or talent that you feel led to do, okay? So that seems like that is your intuition. Okay, so the next card is the word wants to be written, and it's in the reverse. This card fell sideways too, so I think I give you 2 possibilities, okay? So let's see. This means let me see. Either be yourself in your natural talent regardless of what people told you, okay? Or don't. And I think in this case it does mean maybe be yourself, because these 2 cards fell in the horizontal. In this reading so far, what I heard, it seems like you are following your intuition, but for some people, maybe that's why it's in the horizontal. Maybe for some people, like if you listened earlier, some people may be into music and some people may not. Some people may be led with a spiritual talent to go in that direction in their career, and some people may not, okay? So you need to know if you're led to do a spiritual talent as your career choice, or not. Okay, you have to make that decision. Okay, maybe for those who are being led to do something spiritual and unique and against the grain, it says defend to the end the worthwhile. Okay, in each and every step you're choosing to do the best you can to do the right thing. Okay, not just to do what people tell you to do. So I think you're sticking to your principles as opposed to following the crowd. So people who are drawn to this card, maybe perhaps you are maybe not led into the temptation that may lead you astray. Maybe perhaps you're saying no to it. Mind you, also there was a reconciliation in the reverse. So for some people, maybe they did not choose the past life partnership. Okay. Spirals of manifestation. So this card is about, let me see. So in the career reading, there were a lot of spiritual cards in Libra's life purpose. So if you are trying to manifest your spiritual gift or talent, you may be seeing it manifest at this point in the reading, or I don't know what time of the year during 2020, okay? But basically, if you're working on a certain spiritual talent, you may begin to see it manifesting. Okay, and the next card is bring it into form. Okay, so this card is about you seek to heal people with oracle cards. Maybe perhaps you bought oracle cards and started learning the meanings of it. Okay, bring it into form. If you even if this is being a teacher, that was in Libra's reading earlier, you seek to be a teacher, so you went to college to further your education. Although, like I said in the cards earlier, maybe perhaps these are intuitive gifts because it says study in the reverse, okay? So maybe if you want to be a teacher and you go out to study, if you know in your heart that's not what you need to do and you know you need to do something else, I mean, you guys have to make that decision, okay? But bringing it into form means actually taking action toward your dreams. So you could be a Libra in 2020 and have a dream to be a teacher because teacher was one of the cards. And if you don't have experience being a teacher, then for you in that reading, maybe it means for you to go to school, okay? It's possible that the energies won't favor you because maybe your mental energy is not so strong. It's not that you're focusing on logic. Maybe perhaps Libra in 2020 may be intuitive and focusing on spiritual because teacher could be something spiritual also, okay? But Libra, like I said, this reading is just giving you the energies, okay? You have to know in your heart you're doing the right thing for you, okay? You can't rely on me to make that decision for you, okay? Okay, so legacy of light. Oh, one more thing. If you wanted a personal answer, you have to get a personal reading. This is a general reading, okay? That's why it may or may not resonate for you, okay? So anyway, legacy of light is the next card. So the intuitive Libras are being led by their soul, by their angels, by their prayers, by their ancestors. You're being led maybe to do something, and that calling may be coming from your ancestors. It may be coming from your prayer or someone else's prayer. You know, someone else can be praying for you to walk on a certain path. You know, you could have a mother or grandmother praying for you, you know, and saying, I really want my child or my grandchild to do such and such, okay? Anyway, legacy of light has to do with ancestral characteristics that are being passed down, okay? And let me see if there's anything else. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, let me see. Okay, so the thing about this is that if you are being led to do something intuitively, like from your heart or soul, you're like, I'm being led to do this, and I don't know why. This card is a confirmation of that, okay? So that's just if you're already leaning on something and you weren't sure, okay? That could be a confirmation. But like I said, it's a general reading, so it could be or could not be, okay? Anyway, the next card is Big Bold Vision, okay? And this card means that, like I said, Libra is probably drawn to do something very, very maybe unusual during 2020, and it may be spiritual. And so it's a big, bold vision, and maybe perhaps you're doing it on your own. Okay, it could be entrepreneurial, okay? So you have like this big, bold vision, And on top of it, previously, we had spirals of manifestation, okay? We had, let me see, where is this? Right here. Defend to the end the worthwhile. It's about sticking to your principles, okay? And like, wow, I feel it in my heart and soul. I really need to do such and such. And it's about putting it into action, okay? If that's how you're feeling. Okay. Big bold vision, spirals of manifestation. All right. So the next card, I hope I can get this done in maybe 10 minutes so my video won't shut off, okay? And this is a card. It makes sense. What do you feel, okay? It's not what do I feel, unless it was a personal reading and you wanted to give me details of what the situation is and I can help you. But outside of that, what do you feel, okay? Regardless, you're a free-willed person, okay? I want you to make good decisions to help build your life and not tear yourself down or others, okay? But you guys have to make the decision on your own. Earlier in the career reading, Libra had time to decide, and that was with your career. It could be in your career or your personal life, because apparently marriage with the past life partner could be relevant, okay? We have the last type of card, and I may try to talk fast so my video won't cut, okay? Okay, here we go. We have attraction, okay? Your past life partner is attracted to you. You are probably attracted to your past life partner, okay? But we know that attraction does not build and keep a foundation strong in a relationship, okay? You have to have trust, okay? So boundaries are in the reverse, okay? So someone is either letting their guard down or someone is crossing somebody else's boundaries, okay? In these times, you can have a boundary being crossed because there are different ways to spy on other people. That could be the meaning of that card. Maybe someone's being spied on and they're unaware of it. Okay, so the next card is nourishment. Okay, be careful of jealous and envious people, because this nourishment card is about people being jealous and envious of things that they don't have. So make sure that your partner is not jealous or envious of you, okay? Nourishment means instead of them being jealous or envious of you, they really actually need to build themselves up, okay? So that they don't have to be jealous and try to take from you, okay? The next card is the unexpected, okay? If you let down your boundaries, maybe perhaps the past life partner may come toward you, okay? Maybe they might visit you. Maybe they may want to converse with you in some way. The next card is growth in the reverse. This card is about, I think it's about not taking action. Let's see. Right. Okay. So it's like you let down your boundaries for someone. I'm not sure if they're spying on you. Maybe perhaps you did feel jealousy, and maybe perhaps they did visit, or yeah, someone visited that you haven't seen in a while, and then you're not taking action with them. The void. The void is a card showing us that that you're dealing with a past life issue. Okay? No. It's showing you that you're dealing with the issue from your past, like you're healing yourself before you get involved with someone else. You're clearing out memories of things that didn't help you, or like bad baggage from other relationships. Okay, the next card is fear. Fear is when, okay, is this healthy fear because you're protecting yourself from a partner that's not well-meaning? Or is it unhealthy fear where you're just blocking yourself needlessly? Okay. The next card is resistance, okay? You are maybe putting up a resistance because maybe you don't want to go there with this person. Or obstacles are coming up in between you so that you're not able to take advantage of the situation. Okay. The next card is change. Okay. Maybe perhaps you stop resisting and you stop being afraid. The next card is faith. Okay. You start believing and putting trust in this relationship. You know, the void could be, the void was talking about, it's talking about dealing with past issues first, okay? So what could be happening is this, this nourishment card where someone may be jealous. Maybe perhaps the void is where they're dealing with their jealousy and they stop doing that. And when they stop doing that, maybe perhaps the relationship can grow, okay? The person who let go of their jealousy is feeling fear. That was the next card after the void. So they stopped being jealous. Maybe they healed that. They got afraid and they start resisting the connection, but then they let it go. They stop being afraid and stop resisting. And now they're allowing. They're putting faith in this now, okay? The next card is beauty. Beauty is about cleaning up maybe the old bad habits that you have, the bad thoughts. So say, for instance, the jealousy, okay? Cleaning that up, okay? And making way for something beautiful in your life, okay? By being positive, happy, and being kind to your partner, okay? And because you're doing all this self-work, fruition, your relationship may come to it may come into being, okay? Because now maybe the other person does not feel the jealousy and maybe perhaps they do trust you, okay? The next card is purity, but it's in the reverse, okay? I see the purity card in the upright as someone who's walking around blindly and they just blindly trust, but here your eyes are wide open, okay? So maybe both of you are seeing it for what it actually is. Resilience is learning from your past mistakes. I don't want to mess up again, so let me be kinder, let me be more loving, let me not be jealous, let me be trusting, let me be faithful. What is it that you're learning from the past? The next card is focus, okay? This is literally putting in work into the relationship, calling on the phone, texting, talking, building trust, showing up, going on a date, something to that effect. A few more cards, please don't shut off video, okay? Okay, so the next card is realization, okay? So all of a sudden, you're in focus, you're putting in work, you're making an effort, you opened up, you spoke, and now all of a sudden your dreams are coming to pass. The door is open, and maybe perhaps you can walk on it now that you dealt with your jealousy, okay? But then when your dream comes to pass, why is there darkness? Let me see. Darkness, it means planning and strategizing along with releasing what you don't need, okay? So maybe someone really wants to have things go a certain way. I don't know if I put that in the right place. Okay, so let me hurry up before my video shuts off. Like 3 more cards. Please don't shut off, okay? Acceptance in the reverse, okay? And this means dealing with the past or the future, not really looking at the present. Acceptance will be dealing with the present and not worried about the past. So now you're looking toward the future, I think. Okay, or learning from your past. The next card is extreme. Someone is planning in case, what if we run out of money because of this? Or what if we get into the third party? How do we deal with it? Someone's planning to see how will they respond? How will they keep their cool if bad things do come up? Okay, the next card is creation. Okay, so now the ground is fertile for you to create what you desire. Okay, which I guess is a relationship. Okay, and the last card, okay, peace. It means no more drama. I'm going to be loving. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to make this relationship work. Okay, guys, thank you for listening. I'm going to cut the video. Okay, please subscribe. Okay, thank you. Bye.